Tonight I'm staying in the Bulgari Hotel Tokyo. With its insane city views, I'm going to be checking in for one night with its gold showers, private plunge pools. I'll also be trying a traditional Japanese breakfast.
Now this is what you call an entrance. Are you ready for this? What's crazy is when you tap that, you don't even need to select your floor, it already knows. So now we're going up to floor 44. I'll show you the rest of downstairs in a little bit. I would love to say that I'm staying in the suites, but I'm not this time. I mean, you got to give it to the person that designed the hotel because it is pretty special. And it's amazing how many hotels I've been into and no hallway is the same. This definitely has to be very unique. The striking black wall, the really thick, cushiony black carpet, and then that wallpaper. It's really nice with the uplighting. It's guiding you to your room. So today I'm in 4413. This chunky door. Listen to that. Wow, that's a thick, chunky door. I feel like I say wow a lot in my videos, but this really is probably, it is the most spectacular view I think I've ever had from any hotel room, including the one I did in Niagara Falls, because this is an incredible view, not of just Tokyo, but the skies have cleared. I can see Mount Fuji from my hotel room. That's a real pinch me moment. That's incredible. Anyway, let me give you the room tour. I can see the main train station down there. You can even see the famous bullet trains. Look at that. What an incredible view. I love the colors, the peach colors we've got here, the orange and the red. It's very nice. So first of all, I need to show you the mini bar, because being in Tokyo, it is slightly different because I have something that's called a kusu, I hope I said that right, where you can make your very own traditional Japanese tea. Lightly roasted tea, organic green tea. I'm definitely going to have to give that a try in the morning. This is really lovely. You can't go wrong with a Russell Hobbs kettle. I've got to get one of these where it keeps it, not only does it boil it, but it just keeps it warm. I've got some Kyoto dry gin. Wow, this stuff is very expensive. To have this in the minibar is insane. I don't think I'll be opening that. Look at the cups, just look how beautiful with the silver. Wow. They're huge. Are they mint? Oh, sugar-coated luxury, sugar-coated soft licorice. Look at the menu. The Remy Martin XO, 25,000 Japanese yen. Yikes. I still don't understand why hotels do this. I mean, they don't really sell it, do they? I mean, they are what they are. Cookie, almonds, hazelnuts. But, you know, a picture wouldn't go amiss, but having them in tins like this, not a big fan. Just look at these spoons. Branding is on point in this room. Ooh. Chocolate. Some champagne. These are complimentary, so all the soft drinks are complimentary, and so is the water and the Coke. So a little office desk here. I've never had one of these in a hotel room before. They're always handy, I guess, especially if you're a little business traveller. And look how dinky this little post-it note is. Attention to detail. If you can see that. The little logos on those and the pen. That makes it look a bit cheap though, doesn't it? As the air turns dry, please enjoy a moment gentle care with our lip balm. Make it bring comfort and sense of well-being throughout your stay. Love the branding though. I love it when a hotel gets it right. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they've got a map of all the sites, so I can actually turn the lights off, the blinds, which is neatly in the drawer. There's some extra plug sockets there, and also charging cables provided complimentary. The headboard is really nice. Love this orangey peach colour. I can even see my face in that. Look how that's polished. The logo is everywhere, just on the lamps as well. Look at that. You gotta love it when you get a pillow menu. There's a buckwheat pillow, hair weave, temper, body pillow, millet hulls pillow. Love this little mini couch at the end of the bed where you can really soak in the view. Really looking forward to seeing what that looks like later on tonight. That'll look spectacular. Now that's actually quite nice, because the amount of times I've had a TV in the room that's just been plonked there on a stand, they'd never look nice, but that's actually in the floor as well. And just talking of the floor, this is really nice. So in the UK, right, when you get outside decking, that's what this kind of look is, but it's beautiful. It's throughout the hotel. I mean, I always point out if I can see marks and dirts, but look at that. How shiny is that? Wow. Attention to detail. Another little chair. Let's put that on. A very satisfying light. Let's take you into the wardrobe area and the makeup room. Dyson hairdryer. Yes, there is a little bit of wear on here and on here, which is to be expected. Talking of the wardrobe space though, look at that. And branding is everywhere. Look, they've got it right on the hangers. Some posh hangers, Pilates mats or yoga. Obviously very new to Tokyo, so are these pajamas or are they for yoga, Pilates, or something completely different? Nice little bag there as well. Slippers with branding on. Get your shoe shine going on. So let's have a look at the bathroom. Love the dark wood in here. Black and white, very nice. Really nicely laid out. Perfect symmetry. Again for the bathtub, this black marble. The bath salts are loofah, you can't beat it, can you? The towels do seem extra fluffy. Yeah, this is really nice. Ooh. Wonder what's in here. To be honest, I thought that would be like layered out like that, but this is still pretty nice. All your vanity kits, toothpaste, licorice toothpaste. Nice box though. And you can probably tell what behind these doors. One side is the Japanese toilet. I do love the way that opens up like that. It's like waving at you, come and use me. And also the best thing about Japanese toilets, and this is something that I'm gonna find really difficult when I go back home, they're always warm. Okay, the seats are always warm. You know, in the middle of the night and you need to go to the toilet, and yes, as a treat as a man, sometimes when you're very tired, you just like to sit down. It is lovely to have a nice warm seat. It's gonna be hard going back to the UK and having a cold seat to sit on. Now, I apologize because I do see the odd comment when people moan that I walk into the shower with my shoes on, and I don't do it all the time, and all right, yeah, sorry. But I mean, remember, it is me that is gonna be using the shower. I'm not just coming in here to have a look around and someone else has to step in it. This is actually a really big shower. I'm gonna go for a maximum of 6 people in here. This is pretty big. Yeah, definitely. I would say around about 6 people in here. Not sure about all these grooves that on your feet. They feel a little bit uncomfortable. The entrance hall. Some nice fresh flowers on the wall to welcome you in. It's an interesting way to put a shoehorn. Quite handy. You may have noticed that I didn't get any welcome gifts. These have just arrived. Got a Japanese apple there. Look at that. I've got a very nice bottle of Bulgari wine, red wine.
The biggest question that I get asked is where do I find and book my hotel stays? And one of the sites I use is planning.com. It's a travel booking platform that's evolved to make planning your trips smarter, more social, and even more rewarding, with recommendations for hotels, experiences, excursions, and tours with travelers like me you know and trust. I've actually started showing some of my favorite hotels from around the world on my planning profile. So if you go on there, you can see where I've stayed, check out the review, and actually book it for yourself. When you sign up for your free planning account, you'll also unlock some member deals with savings of up to 40% off hotels worldwide. Plus you can earn cash back, not just on your bookings, but even when your friends or your family book through your recommendations. You can also create and share your own trip guides, save places you love, and tap into the community of travelers to make planning your next trip a whole lot easier. And as a little bonus, if you click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you'll be entered into a giveaway to win a $250 planning credit. So if you're planning your next trip and you want to save some money doing it, definitely check it out. Thanks to Planning for sponsoring today's video.
So from my room, I do get a pretty good view, but the hotel itself has a pretty much 180-degree view of Tokyo, and that's best seen from the bar. Let's go check it out and grab some food. So this is completely open air and you get an amazing view. Although to be honest, I think I'm higher actually. You can go right to the top, which I'll show you in the morning. But yeah, I've just realised I think my room is actually higher than this. You can see it over the other side as well, but again, they've currently closed that, but I will show you that in the morning. Let's go get a drink and then grab some food. Thank you very much. I do love it when there's branding everywhere, even on the curtains. So they've got two restaurants. They've got a sushi restaurant and they've got an Italian restaurant. Now, I've had a lot of sushi on this trip, which you'll see in future videos. So for now, I think tonight I'm going to hit the Italian. It's funny, a lot of these hotels, they have a sushi restaurant and then an Italian, or they call it an Italian. We'll see the menu when we get down there. Look at some of the chocolates, all handmade. I'm surprised normally you get some of those in the room, don't you? Wow, look at that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's the first Italian restaurant I've been into where there are 3 different tasting menus with like 12 or 13 different courses. Gotta go for the a la carte, I think. We're not completely Italian because they've given me a traditional Japanese soup, which is basically broth with carrot, onion, loads of other vegetables, and a splash of champagne. That's interesting. Reminds me of an oxtail flavour type soup. It's nice. Time for the mains, homemade tortelli with a bit of a Japanese twist. Look at that. So for dessert, I went for mascarpone mousse and meringue. What do you think to the pajamas? They also gave me this lovely little Bulgari bag with one of those extra special handmade chocolates to take with me. Look at that, I mean, branding on pointlet on the box. Packaged so nicely. I thought I was going to drop that then. Well, they've done turn down service. I did order a memory foam pillow as well, and that's free. It's no extra charge, which is quite nice. And for the price of the room, You'll think so too. Dinner came to around about £54. They've got a great swimming pool here, which I'll check out in the morning, and also the rest of the hotel, and breakfast too. Night night. Good morning, Tokyo. A little bit hazy, a little bit cloudy today. I think the weather should be good later. Let's go and check out breakfast. If I can remember where I'm going. Look at that lovely tree. Look at that. Wonder how much this is worth. There's not many hotels that I've been into that have such an entrance like this. I forgot to mention this last night, but all of these suites are complimentary. So you just grab a load. So breakfast is in the same place that we had dinner. Good morning. Just look how beautiful the cappuccino is. So this morning I'm going to try something a little bit different. As I'm here in Tokyo, I'm going to try a traditional Japanese breakfast. Let's find out what we get. Starting off with some roasted Japanese tea.
So we start from here. This one is the chawamushi. Egg custard cream is made with organic Kurofuji egg from Yamanashi Prefecture. They are cage free. It's very good. You have shrimp, mushroom, chicken. Then you have the beef sukiyaki. In the middle, the fish is the shirazu, the white fish. But have this color because we use the sansho, 3 types of Japanese spices. Then you have the ikura, so the salmon raw, and the nano ana, so the turnip. Pickles, this one they're coming from Kyoto. The black mousse is seaweed paste, seaweed mousse. A little bit taste, so it's very good. And the last one is the umeboshi, so it's the plum. This one I suggest you to eat at the end because it's quite sour. Just take a tiny bite, see if you like or no. Be careful because there is the seed inside. So when you should be careful. Usually the Japanese use it for the digestion. So for this reason they eat at the end. Miso soup is coming from Nagano Prefecture, Shizo. I suggest you to stir it very well because everything is at the bottom.
Let's give this a try. Definitely interesting eating this kind of food at breakfast. Let's try the Wagyu beef. This looks good. Oh, that miso soup's lovely. Absolutely love how they've got a garden up here. Look at that view. Wow. That is impressive. It's amazing how you get to see Tokyo from one side and the other. Now that is what you call a plunge pool. Look at the gold mosaic tiles. These are nice. Little table, little lamp. Look at that! A gold shower. It's like the biggest shower head ever. Look at this. This is so beautiful. This really is a beautiful hotel. It's that contemporary Italian luxury with, you know, supple Japanese touches. You know, it's perched high above the Tokyo skyline that's got these incredible views, the hallways, the rooms, the impeccable design. It feels luxury and very exclusive. I had to try the Japanese breakfast, and I don't think I could have it every morning, but that was actually quite nice to try. There's a lot of space in this hotel, especially around the lobby, which is really nice to walk around, and those doors as you enter is quite something. Makes you feel at peace and at ease as you're walking into the hotel. They did only have one main restaurant here, which of course was an Italian restaurant. They had a sushi restaurant too. It was a beautiful room that I had with one of the most impressive views I think you could get in all of Tokyo. The hotel is strange because it's all on the 42nd floor. So obviously the rest of the building is used for something else and other stuff, but these upper floors are obviously all for Bulgari. Quite expensive though. This is how much it cost me for one night. You do feel like you're in the heart of Tokyo. You step outside, you're right near Tokyo Station, so you can get around all over the city, which is quite handy. The price for dinner last night wasn't too expensive. I love these hallways though. They're so wide, and as you walk through you get the squishy black carpet, the black walls, and then you get the wood. I love the contrast between the black and the wood and the white, and I do love it when a hotel gets the branding right. Is on everything. Just brings it all together for me. As always, I appreciate your thoughts in the comments. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.